Well, coming in, I didn't really know anybody. I moved from a different state. I had long hair covering my face, so people didn't really want to talk to me. So coming in, I didn't really know anybody. I think band has really given me a community to really feel like I'm a part of, and a family that I can never kind of walk away from.
Our band students tend to create a really strong social and friend network within the band program, and then there's also a little bit of a safety net related to the adults. Students know they can go to the different teachers and instructors and ask for help, so it's kind of a whole person kind of impact that it has. I still talk to alumni that graduated not just from here but from my very first job. Some of my ex-students from other positions that I've held are band directors now across the country, so we network. And then students from here that are both in music and out of music will contact me via Facebook or Instagram or when they're visiting. So yeah, there's a pretty healthy relationship with students who have graduated.
Finalist number 8, the Marcus High School Marching Band.
That year, I was especially worried because of the competition we had.
The Blue Springs High School Marching Band.
Having a lot of Texas bands come from out of nowhere, it was absolutely just intimidating.
Finalist number 10 is the Dobbins-Bennett High School Marching Band.
So when we got called for finals, I think I felt this giant sense of relief and this giant sense of excitement. Like, yes, I'm gonna get to perform finals my senior year. And I don't think there's many feelings that beat that kind of feeling.
Finalist 11 is the William.
And how do I feel after a final performance? Honestly, it felt really nice to. It was a big mix of emotions because obviously right after our final performance we had to get off the field and whatever, it was chaos, but yeah, it was a big mix of emotions. I loved it, I hated it because it was my final performance at Grand Nats, but yeah, it was a bittersweet moment. Some of your most favorite memories in band? Well, honestly, it's not necessarily playing anything. I love playing music, that's what I'm going into, but my most favorite memories are probably the ones that come in between playing, when my friends and I are just goofing off and having fun, during marching band, between sets when we were on the field talking when we weren't supposed to, or something like that.
I mean, one thing I missed about this year was retreat. Not having retreat was kind of difficult because one of my favorite memories from the past years was going to retreat and being out there with all the other bands and getting to talk to them, have fun with them, take some of their uniform. So I did miss that this year, but because retreat was just always so much fun.
My favorite band memories are always when I'm on stage with students and we're performing and you can feel that moment of real synergy and flow where the students are really trying really hard and the music's going well and there's kind of an interconnectedness. So it's those performance moments that mean the most to me.
It's definitely a passion. I think if there was no passion, I wouldn't do it. But since it's so much fun to do and so much fun to be around, and you get this sense of accomplishment every time you perform, I don't think there's anything that beats that feeling, and I always come back just to feel that feeling over and over again.
The William Mason High School Marching Band.